Hey you guys, it's Rachel here with Senza Tempo Cane Corso. So I'm here with Mad Mortigan, the madman. Picture doesn't look so hot because I'm using the wide angle. I've got Misha here, and I've got Preacher. So, you know what? I swear to Jesus that I had turned down this show and it turned itself back up. I swear. Okay. So, all right. Sorry, I'm reacting. Misha, what are you doing? I just took you outside. Don't you do it, girl. So anyway, so I know a lot of people thought that I had already placed Misha out, but I had not. I really wanted to make sure that I found the right home for her, and it just took a lot longer than than I had anticipated. But she's just been at my home, been, with my dogs, as you can see. She's, used to being around the big guys. So, but I found a woman who's going to show her and possibly breed her, most likely breed her. And she's hooked up in the show community. And so I felt that it would be a really good fit for her. So that was what was most important to me. There's a lot of what I personally would call like backyard breeders of dachshunds, and so I had to do a lot of research on individuals before I felt comfortable, and so really, dude. And so this individual that I picked was by far the best. So if it isn't obvious, Mad Mortigan messed up his paw. He has what I think is a broken toe, and I'll show you why. Let me see if I can change the... Okay, let's see here. So if I... Come here, Mad Mortigan. Get up here. Up here. Good boy. Lay down. Lay down. Anyway, so if I take his foot and I mess with these... Dude, chill, bro. So he doesn't even want me touching it. So right here is fine. Right here is fine, but right here, yeah, it's not. In fact, I think I felt it. He also has that right there, which is healing. It looks like it's not that deep, but really it is. It was, I should say. You kind of see it there. So, but pardon me, I'm so phlegmy. I'm in New Mexico right now, so I'm not quite used to the whatever is out here. I don't know, the dust. No offense to people in New Mexico. So anyway, so yeah, I mean, it's definitely, definitely his foot. He keeps handing it to me. He's been licking it a lot. So I know, dude, I know. And he's already had his health testing, so I'm not worried about that. But like I said, I mean, I can just tell. The thing about it is like I could spend the money on an x-ray, but the reality is that there's no treatment for a broken toe. You know what I mean? So it just doesn't even matter. It's just a timing. You just have to wait for the time for it to heal. So, the preacher man. So anyway, so Misha has been, with us, part of our life or whatever. I haven't had her in videos because people have a tendency to get really attached to my dogs, and then and so what I've learned to do, Misha, I just took you outside. I will take you out after I'm done, but not until I'm done. I just took you out. Yeah, I finally got her potty trained. So, so this is the thing. People have a tendency to get too attached, and then they don't think, like, they begin to lose their ability to think critically about the things that I've said. Like, they just think, oh, well, they're there and it's working, so that must make it, okay. And, I just, I stand firm in my belief that I'm not a dachshund breeder. You know what I mean? I will get into a smaller breed, maybe not a small breed, but a smaller breed. But dachshunds are just not going to be it. And you have to have a passion for the breed. And so, and don't get me wrong, like, I've thought about it hard, especially now that I finally had to take her, because she's matured so well. She's really settled down a lot. We got the potty training thing done. There's a lot that I like about her. But like I said, it's just not, it's not, you know what I mean? It's not a good idea for breeding. And I want to get that was the whole point, is I wanted to get a smaller breed for breeding, for my program. That way I have something, just something else to kind of, I think that once you get really, really good at something, like, you get very comfortable with it, which is how I am with the Corsos. You kind of, if you're like me, you always want to kind of be pushing yourself, like, mentally. And so I wanted to get into another breed. I should have stuck with, I think you kind of, like, when you have these kinds of breeds, like these bully kind of, I'm not going to say that a Corso is a bully breed, but overall, they're a tough, stubborn breed. And very, like, their communication is similar. They communicate the same. Misha, what are you doing? Psst. And so, whereas, like, maybe whenever, like, some breeds can be too rough to be around, like, one breed can be too rough and the other one can be too soft, and it just doesn't mesh well. And so I think that there are smaller breeds that you can get that mesh well with these dogs, but they need to be within a certain family. as far as like more of a stubborn, tough, breed. You know what I mean? So that's my thing. So I already kind of have something in the works. But I did want to do a goodbye video because there were people that really liked Misha, and they were kind of wondering, and I had some people that asked, and I just didn't want to. I had saw that there were people that were saying that she had already been rehomed, and I kind of like appreciated that, because it just kind of made it easier for me to just do what I needed to do and not have to put her on, because like I said, there's just no reason for people to get attached. It just makes it harder. You know what I mean? There's always people that don't take it very well. And so, and you'll see me do that with other dogs. Like if I have a dog that is a prospect, that's why I call them prospects. When I have a younger dog, and I think a lot of people have actually come to pick up on this, but if I have a dog that I'm not so sure about, you won't see much of them on video. I might do a little bit, but I'm not going to do a lot, because I don't want people to get attached. I don't want people's feelings to get hurt. And so as a breeder, you get used to that. You know what I mean? You learn to be objective, and you know that the dogs are going to be in a loving home regardless. So it's less traumatic. But for the viewers, it is harder. And so I like to kind of spare people that potential heartache by not showing that animal as much, or even at all in the case of Misha afterwards, because in particular, Misha spark some high emotions. And so, I just felt that it was best to just not really talk about it until it came time to do, her goodbye video. But, she's really a great dog. And honestly, if I wasn't a breeder, and I just, had maybe a Corso, I would keep her. I would, because I really like her. She's really turned out to be a great dog. But Like I said, when you deal as many dogs as I do, every dog that you keep back just as a pet is like it's a sacrifice. And so I would rather have those spots kept back for my Corsos. And she just needs to be in a home where, her genetics can go out and help her breed. And she needs to be shown, and she needs to benefit the breed, which is exactly what I brought her over here for. So, she will have more of an impact, a positive impact in the world, outside of my home, you know what I mean, in this other home. And I think that's what's most important to realize. It involves not thinking about yourself. You have to think about the big picture. And, that's what I do. So anyway, I love her. She's fantastic. She's a good dog. And, she really worked out to be a great pet. But like I said, she'll be going to her new home, tomorrow. And, I just think it's going to be really fantastic. I really took the time to get her a really good home. So, I'll have a surprise for you guys because Misha's not the reason for this trip. I actually was coming up here to drop off Melina for a breeding and pick up a puppy, but I'll have a surprise for you guys, so look out for that tomorrow. But on my way home, I'll be dropping off Misha. And so, yeah. So this is little Misha's goodbye video. Like I said, we've had some time to deal with it because we've known for a while, but you guys are just finding out, so. But she's a great little dog, and, she will be missed, that's for sure. So, anyway, well, I hope you guys are having a good night. Oh, by the way, let's end this video on a positive note. Zoe is a champion. She's an AKC champion now. She finished today. And she'll be coming home very soon. So I think this was her last show, and so she's done. So anyway, yep, so that's it. Hope you guys are having a good day. Talk at you later. Bye.